Paris in 2024 will not only be remembered for the Olympics it hosted, but also for the arrest of Telegram CEO Pavel Durov.
Russian-born founder of the
Telegram messaging app.
Pavel Durov.
Pavel Durov
Pavel Durov
has been arrested
in Paris.
Now, Durov can be held for 96 hours.
Allows criminal activity to take place.
How criminals are taking advantage of Telegram's features.
Prosecutors say Durov is complicit in crimes committed by others on his platform.
President Emmanuel Macron says there is no political motive here, that his government is not involved.
Kremlin has stepped into the row over the arrest of the Russian-born founder of the messaging app Telegram, saying that France should not allow political persecution.
A subscriber of Telegram's premium service offered a tailor-made package of rape and child porn.
Durov's detainment came as part of an inquiry including complicity in selling child sexual abuse material, complicity in drug trafficking, fraud, abetting organised crime transactions and refusing to share information with investigators when required to by law, for example, to combat terrorism.
You see, the world is a messed up place. On one hand, you get into trouble for selling users' personal data like Twitter, WhatsApp and Facebook, and on the other hand, you also get into trouble for protecting users' data like Pavel Durov did. But who is Pavel Durov? Pavel Durov isn't just another tech billionaire. Born in Russia, Durov first made waves by founding VK, Russia's largest social media network, before leaving the country in 2014 due to government pressure. His next move, creating Telegram, a messaging app with nearly 1 billion users today. Telegram quickly became known as a bastion of free speech and privacy, features that have made Durov a hero to many and an enemy to others. The involvement of Russian government in this situation adds a layer of complexity. Despite Durov's contentious history with Russia, where Telegram was banned in 2018 for refusing to provide encryption keys to FSB, the Russian government has shown interest in Durov's arrest. This has led Russian officials to demand Durov's immediate release, viewing his detention as a potential threat to their own national security. But how did this all start? Imagine a world where every step you take, every click you make, every decision you ponder on is recorded, analyzed and transformed into something so powerful that you can hardly imagine. Welcome to the world of data points, a world that's not just about numbers, but about you, me and the future. So what exactly are data points? Your location data, search history, browsing history, purchase history, social media interactions, contact list, call logs, text message, email metadata, biometric data, health data, financial transactions, device information, online shopping cart items, streaming habits, the amount of time you spent on this video. These are all the smallest unit of information, like building block of a vast digital universe. Individually, data points might seem insignificant, but when combined, they become the key to unlocking patterns, trends, and insights that can change everything. This can tell us where the stock market is headed, predict the spread of a disease, or even anticipate what you want to buy next. It's not magic, it's data science. Take Google for example. Every search you make adds to a colossal pool of data points. Over time, they become so good at connecting these dots that they can predict what you're searching for even before you finish typing. Or consider Spotify, which knows your music taste even better than you do. How? By analyzing millions of data points from millions of users worldwide. But with great power comes great responsibilities or great danger. Data points can be used to improve lives, but at the same time can also be weaponized. For example, during political campaigns, data points are used to target specific groups with tailored ads, sometimes to manipulate opinions, sometimes to spread misinformation. And the scary part, you might not even realize it's happening. Remember the Cambridge Analytica scandal? They harvested data points from millions of Facebook users without their consent, using them to influence elections. It was a stark reminder of how data, when misused, can undermine democracy itself. But it's not all doom and gloom. Data points are also the unsung heroes of modern life. They are why your phone can predict traffic and reroute you to avoid a jam. They are why doctors can detect diseases earlier and with more accuracy. And they are why businesses can offer you personalized experience that actually matter to you. Ever wonder how Netflix seems to always know what you want to binge next? It's because every time you watch something, a new data point is created, feeding into an algorithm that learns more about you. Over time, Netflix knows exactly what to recommend, keeping you hooked. And while it might seem a little irritating, it's also undeniably effective. Now imagine such powers to influence decisions with government. But how does this relate to Pavel Durov's arrest in Paris? Let me start from the beginning. Pavel Durov's story starts in St. Petersburg, Russia, where he was born in 1984 into an academic family. Later, his family moved to Italy, where his father was a lecturer, and both Pavel and his brother Nikolai excelled in school. But what truly set Pavel apart wasn't just his brilliance, it was his rebellious streak.
matter how many other messaging apps are out there if all of them suck.
Telegram is the best messaging technology in the market.
We care about freedom. Cannot make a messaging technology secure for everybody except terrorists.
Imagine moving from Russia to Italy and suddenly seeing how much freedom people had, especially around free speech. What would that do to your worldview? For Durov, it shaped his core values. In 2006, at just 22, he co-founded Wiki, Russia's answer to Facebook. Wiki wasn't just another social media network, it was a digital revolution, quickly growing to over 100 million users and fiercely protecting users' private data. But success has its price. In 2011, Durov directly refused government orders to remove opposition politicians' page after the Duma elections, putting him direct under the conflict with Kremlin. Like White House is to USA, like Rashtrapati Bhavan is to India, Kremlin is to Russia. What happens when a tech rebel refuses to bow down to political powers? By 2014, the pressure from Kremlin was so unbearable that Durov sold his share in VK, claiming he was forced out and left Russia, promising never to return. Exiled but unbroken, Pavel Durov set his sights on a new project, Telegram. Launched in 2013, Telegram wasn't just another messaging app, it was a bold statement. Designed as a digital fortress to safeguard users' privacy, it offers something radical in a world increasingly under surveillance: secure encrypted messaging that even Durov himself couldn't access. His brother Nikolai Durov, a mathematical genius with 2 PhDs and expertise in cryptography, crafted Telegram's security architecture, ensuring that the app lived up to the promise of privacy. Telegram's growth was fueled by several key factors. First, following Edward Snowden's revelation in 2013, global concerns over digital privacy skyrocketed. Telegram's encryption and security-first approach attracted users wary of government surveillance. Secondly, Telegram's commitment to resist government censorship made it a favorite in countries with limited freedom of expression. Third, tech-savvy communities and diaspora groups were among the first to adopt Telegram, spreading its reach internationally. After fleeing Russia in 2014 due to government pressure, Durov lived in several countries before settling in Dubai in 2017. Dubai's business-friendly environment, strong privacy protections, and political stability allowed Durov to continue growing Telegram without any interference. Despite his exile, Durov continued to face threats from governments worldwide. Russia attempted to ban Telegram in 2018 when Durov refused to provide encryption keys to the FSB, though this ban was lifted in 2020. Iran also banned Telegram in 2018, accusing it of facilitating anti-government protests. China and many other countries have blocked or restricted the app due to its strong privacy stance. Yet Durov has consistently resisted these pressures, maintaining Telegram's commitment to privacy and freedom of speech. Telegram has faced significant pressure from both Apple and Google regarding its content moderation practices. Apple in particular has demanded that Telegram remove certain channels and content from its platform, citing violation of App Store's guidelines related to hate speech, extremist content, and illegal activities. In some instances, Apple threatened to remove Telegram from the App Store if these demands were not met. French authorities accused Telegram of enabling criminal activities like child exploitation, drug trafficking, and money laundering due to its hands-off approach on content moderation. Durov's refusal to provide user data for investigation has only heightened the tension between Telegram and the European Union. For his supporters, the arrest is politically motivated, aimed at silencing a man who prioritizes privacy. Critics, however, argue it's a long overdue reckoning for neglecting platform misuse. Even Elon Musk weighed in with his opinion. Telegram has defended Durov, insisting they already comply with the European laws and industry standard moderation. However, this arrest raises serious concern about the future of digital privacy and whether platforms like Telegram can continue to prioritize user privacy without facing government crackdowns. The unfolding case will be crucial for the ongoing privacy versus security debate. In today's world, we face two extremes. On one hand, selling user data, as seen with platforms like Facebook, is clearly unethical. But on the other hand, protecting user data without any oversight like Telegram can also lead to dangerous misuse. We are at a critical moment where the choices we make about data will shape the future. The truth is, we need stronger data regulation that protect both privacy and security. We need to build awareness about how easily data can be misused and how technology, when unchecked, can cause harm. But here's the challenge and an opportunity: finding the balance between transparency and protection. Imagine a world where companies are held accountable, where your data is yours, where technology serves humanity and not the other way around. That's the balance we need to strive for. That's not impossible. It's up to us to demand better from our systems, from our leaders, and ourselves. This isn't just about privacy, it's about the future of trust in technology. Let's not settle for extremes. Let's push for a future where data is respected, where innovation serves everyone, and where technology is a tool of empowerment, not exploitation. The time for change is now.